Hello and welcome back to Amiens, and we've already or almost taken the victory hex at Amiens. So yeah, let's see if the technical difficulties are solved or not by restarting the computer, but I think I will definitely get a new mic because yeah, it has been giving me trouble for some videos now. So I hope everything is fine. YouTube actually switched back the stream to not listed again without me doing anything. So I hope now it is visible again. It's really a pain today. I have more trouble with my computer or YouTube than I have the enemy, it seems. Yeah, but welcome back, and let's take a look at our next turn. On the bright side, I think our infantry is still mostly okay, but we're definitely not in pristine condition here, and yeah, there might be a lot lurking in the background. We had some issues with the HRB here. He really demolished us. But other than that, it should be fine. We know there's infantry trying to block our push. And here in the center, the question is how much will there be? Because I very much would like to outflank them. But I think one way to do it will be to really bomb them. And see what's in the background. Doesn't seem to be too bad, at least. Protect them, get a better idea, and at least we are not getting immediately trapped if we move down here. So that's promising. Then we finally need to take Amiens. Yeah, not sure. I actually think it was not so great, but I actually think I want to have all it here active. We'll build a roadblock with our Panzer 3. He's not that strong anymore, but it should still do the trick. Then we'll try to get rid of the gun, or both of those guns actually. The Pioneer, he's already a little bit out of it, so I think it's fine to risk more damage on him. Yeah, not ideal. Wow. Yeah, the rolls are not exactly on our side for this one. This might finally trigger them, but we are now firmly under, well, we have kind of firmly control over Granville now. That's at least good. And I think I will stick to the plan and try to outflank them. Keep the anti-tank cannon here, just in case. Yeah, it's not working out. We should have done 6 damage and taken none. That was the plan. So, let's see. Like that. We are not out of vision range. Forgot about him, and they're so overstrengthed here. At least they don't have experience. That's the thing we have going for us at the moment. We can do a trap here. Can do a trap here, scout them out a little bit, move to the forward airfield, and then we're good to go again, I think. Yeah, it's problematic, but at least nothing happened. Don't know if that's good or not. The bocage is seriously blocking our effort at the moment. All it here. Failed me a lot. Let's take a look. That at least seems safe enough. Yeah, and in the bocage they're absolutely entrenched. That's another issue. We'll use this turn to grab supplies. Rommel is under control, and I'm not even sure that at this rate we are going to make it, because they're completely overstrengthed and completely entrenched. So we will have a hard time to deal with them without artillery, or with the little artillery we have. So let's see. This will be a bocage nightmare. At least we can start to try and do damage to them. That won't be especially easy. And I'm fully sure that the tanks will be waiting in the background. So, let's see. This could do a lot of damage, but is it worth it? Maybe not. At least here it's less bad than I expected. No offensive units to be seen. And nothing is waiting in the bocage here. So every bocage hex we get is already a win. We'll have to set up here for the moment. Nothing we can do. Going forward might murder my unit here, so I'm not going to do it. At least not without proper protection. And at least the bocage is going to stop him as well, so they won't be able to go around here, I think. Yeah, maybe they actually are. So at least I want to damage this tank. Yeah. That wasn't so ideal. Yeah, today is not my day, it seems. We'll move forward to get rid of the gun. Make sure we can't get outflanked. And in case of an airstrike, protect myself. But we are pretty overextended at the moment. No denying that. So that's safe. Not in vision range here, so let's protect two of our planes. That's it. Let's end the turn. Whew. And we were not punished. They even did move. So it's a good thing to have planes ahead of them that sometimes, yeah, induces them to move. So now we have a better idea around here, and I'm not giving up, don't worry. We still can do this, and if the bombers start to do more damage, yeah, not like that. I said more damage. We really could still defeat them. So let's see, how do we get rid of this city? This will open up access to all of the victory locations actually already, so that's good. But I think I will leave them alone for now. This worries me a little bit, but we don't have to attack it. If it doesn't move, that's fine. And I'm not sure how aggressive I really want to be here. Sometimes it simply is annoying. Let's put it that way. We'll move up. Then we'll get a better idea if those actually will move or not. Hi, Goose! Since I don't have artillery. Yeah, I know I have to get the decisive victory, but it's not exactly going in my favor at the moment. At least one anti-tank cannon down. I'm not sure about him. I'm not sure about those units, but I don't want them to go across here. No dice at damaging them. So we'll try to set up an artillery protection here. I still have to reload. Yeah, this might work. I can't break through here. This way I can protect it with one fighter. Okay. Move up. We will attack him next turn. And I'm not sure what to expect. That's the problem here. Should be safe behind the bocage. And him will leave as is. If need be, if need be, I will reinforce him, just to have a unit that can do something, but at the moment I can't do anything with it, so no need to do anything. Let's end the turn. Wow, they are so lucky this time. But it seems this is the counterattack, and we were decently set up, I guess. So if he gets away, I don't care. For now, all I want to do is do no damage to enemy planes, of course. Now, first of all, I want to get rid of... Yeah, just damaging them is enough, because they only have one airfield left. This up here I don't care too much. So they will have a hard time rebuying the Air Force. So that's good. Yeah, he's a problem, but he moved out of the bocage. That's actually good. That's one problem solved. But I don't care about shooting down. So, we just want to do damage. Then let's see. If he goes in here, I don't care, just have to reload. Save my artillery from getting overwhelmed. Eliminate the really overstrength units. Yeah, the bocage completely stopped me. But like that, we should actually be fine. We'll let them run into us. It's not an issue at the moment. So, but we have to be careful. They're extremely overstrength French infantry unit on the way. So those we don't like. That is another dead Hotchkiss. Yeah, we'll deal with them later, that's not our main issue. We want to deny them ammo, make sure they can't hurt us too much. And then we'll actually see, and I think Oladier has to get replacements here. Is he going to move out? I'm not sure, but we somehow we'll have to overwhelm them in the end. So annoying, but nothing I can do about it at the moment. make sure to block them. Here they can go into more traps. And yeah, the Panzer 4. I will have to... He's my main killing machine, so... we need to keep him safe, and he can quickly attack something else. But this amount of infantry here, we need to deal with it. And I'm not sure if we can go into the bocage actually. So I will leave that. We'll buy replacements. Resupply. We know there's another tank, but if I move here, the infantry might kill me, so that's not good. Can we block them from retreating somewhere? Maybe here? Having one less unit to deal with definitely is good, and I hope that was all regarding the infantry actually. And I think I will go back, just to be able to deal with him. Yeah, that's it. Let's end the turn. Killed off the biggest one. Let me check to exactly killed him. But now he's in the bocage, we can deal with him. Perfect. Infantry in the open. Here we can deal with it. That's a bomber down. Yeah, not sure how to proceed here. We'll sort that out later. Maybe we can't kill him off immediately. It would help a lot. Of course not. Because why should we? I think we'll need to buy replacements for him as well, but this is a trap opportunity. We'll definitely have to do it like that. Are we going through bocage here? No. But why can't I go back? Doesn't matter. We'll try to force a surrender here. That's actually not risky to not get here. Yeah, it would have been nice to actually kill it. Good, another overstrength unit down. This will force them to move in here where I can more easily kill them. If they keep wasting prestige here, that's fine. I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe we can actually trap him somehow. This is the nearest victory location, so he will be inclined to move up somewhere around here. So that's fine. Yeah. More issues. So what do we want to actually kill? Trying to dig them out a little bit here, I think is good. I need more infantry up there. I guess we'll commit all it here. But luck definitely is not on our side, and I don't want to move here because this will open me up for counterattack. Yeah, grab supply. We'll have them under lockdown here. We'll move forward. Now I think I will invest the prestige. Actually, I don't need to. We can pull everything together. Here we're kind of safe. They don't want to attack in here, I guess. This could work out as trap. 2 fighters, yeah. Everything has moved. Let's end the turn. Here comes another Charby. How nice. Oh my god, it simply doesn't stop. But at least in here I kind of can deal with it. It still is a pain, but doable. Ah, God, now we... uncovered them. But we are still out of vision range. Here we can actually trap them if we are lucky. This will be a problem, to say the least. geez, this was a nice hit. Good. Sharpie down. We'll force him back. We'll just outright destroy him. That works as well. Good. So like that, we are fine on this side. They might even run into us. Here we'll have to advance our forces a little bit. We will have to deal with him somehow. Here we can't do anything at the moment. And 88 him down, that's good. So they can't go in here, so it's safe to advance. Build our fighter trap. Make sure to visibly protect everything here. Move behind fighter cover or move out of the way, I guess. Then we need more units to deal with them. There's no artillery, so I misjudged the situation here. Should have taken them out right away, but oh well. So we'll give them support. And I guess it will be fine down here. Still need to take the city where we can rail transport to the north afterwards. But otherwise they are going to buy reinforcements here. That could be an issue as well. So that's it. Let's end the turn. That's promising. Yeah. That was a wonderful turn. Oh God. So supply. Kill. It feels so good to get rid of them finally. No. Whitley down, resupply, resupply. No risks. French infantry down. We are at the channel, guys. First harbor is ours, but there's still one more city. So let's check. That's not too bad. Olidier can block it. Then we'll set up the attack. And then all that left is raw. So that's what we have to focus on now. And this is still a lot, so yeah, don't want to get more damage here. This will put us out of vision range. Done. Another tank eliminated. Here we can move up. Yeah. Let's take the city and block him. Do we have enough to take them out? Not sure. Make sure we can't resupply too much. And I hope this was their counterattack. I surely do. I will try to prevent any damage on my pioneers. I might even reinforce them. Make sure nothing bad happens here. Yeah, and we have 10 turns to take this, move back and kill off them. And we can force surrenders here, kind of, or at least force him on the river. Whew. And there are rail lines everywhere, so I guess we still need the infantry down here. Let's double check if there are any sneaky units hidden. Nope. No cavalry ambushes. So this is fine. Yeah. That's it. Move into artillery protection. And then we're good to go. Let's end the turn. And they're reinforcing. Good. Or not so good at least. nothing did happen here for now. Reduce the chance of any surprises. And I think I will suicide my level bombers in there pretty soon. So that did get rid of their counterattack. But this still is a big issue. But we have a lot of time to deal with it. Wow, 121 prestige, is this worth it? But I kind of need a unit that is still capable of doing something. But I think no. This was not very well planned out. I don't want them to reinforce here, so this kind of had to happen. If they go out here, I think that's fine. This fight is already damaged. We'll take away their overstrengths. And then how do we want to approach this? I guess it will involve taking damage on my air force. This is only a vision range of 1. But that doesn't exactly help me. This opens up an attack vector. Yeah, we can deal with that. That's not an issue. Now, the real question is how much overstrength will we need? Not overstrength, but how much? Fighting power do we still need? I think this is not too strong. It going into my Panzer, I think I can live with that. But do we want to invest? I don't want to get it below 2 stars actually. Well, there's the artillery in the background, so I do want to move back actually. Maybe we can, oh yeah, doesn't make it better. Let's not risk it. Let's get full overstrengths here. Let's get the tank in to scout afterwards, and once we are done setting up, I think we'll just kill them. And we can rail transport units down, and we still have 9 turns to go, so I think it should work out. Let's end the turn. And great. So that is holding up. Without the Air Force, without their aircraft defenses, I think they are helpless. That's done. Make sure to clear them out quickly. And now all that's left is Amiens. So let's see. That's actually not too bad. I think we can do a lot of suppression here. Too bad we don't have all the gear ready. I mean, we can force a lot of surrenders here. Completely suppressed. Kill them. We'll make sure we have a retreat path open. It's fine. If he moves forward, I can kill him off more easily. And that's one problem solved. Set up out of range of their artillery. Make sure to get a better look. And next turn, I think we are ready to go in already. We will slowly dig him out. That's not an issue anymore. We just make sure they can't reinforce there. We have the rest of the game to do that. Yeah, he needs ammo anyways, so let's stop here. Yeah, let's enter turn. Good. Good. Yeah, and you can build all the anti-tank cannons you want. That's not going to save you. So he is pretty entrenched, but I think we'll work him down anyways. In the end, we might want to send Oledier to finish him off. I really want all the firepower on Amiens at the moment. Then let's see. More riddles to be solved. And now it's time to attack him. But there's too much anti-aircraft cannons around here. So at the moment we can't do it. But those are all these small guns, so not an issue. Yeah, we're out of ammo at the moment, so how much damage do they do actually? No, they are kind of dangerous, so maybe let's not move in range so they can hit both of our fighters, or so that they can't gang up on our fighters. So here, for now, I actually can't do much. We might have to outflank them. But first of all, we need to kill off this artillery. Once that's done, I think the rest will be relatively easy. He has 3 shots left, but it's too costly to try and drain him at the moment. And we might send Oledier to do it in the end. But for now, that's fine. Let's enter turn. Now he has 2 shots left. Please don't go back. He lives. That's good. All according to plan. Of course, now we can even take out this city. let's not get overconfident. And let's see. Here's still entrenched at level 6. Let's suppress him a little bit. Then we might be able to drain its last shot. Perfect. Perfect. Now we have the airfield. This tank is very sturdy, so I think that way we can block him from doing something, because he will get stopped in the bocage. And there's one anti-aircraft cannon left. No, 2. That way we can keep him on the river. I don't want to move in here. That's a little bit too risky. Block him off. So now they can't move forward anymore. And then we'll get ready to grab more of those cities, I guess. Don't want a stream of reinforcements in my back. And here the Air Force will have to solve the issue somehow. Yeah, that's fine. This will be costly as hell to replace everything, but should work out in the end. So let's see. Those will work in tandem. And in the end, we'll simply force a surrender on him. But with 3 artillery pieces, things get a little bit tricky. Yeah. That's done. Threat in the back eliminated. He is not suppressed enough, but he soon will be. And that was the artillery. Now their defenses are broken. We can get supplies. Now we don't need to hurry here. They can do whatever they want. They are pretty much down and will prepare the weaker units to help surround them in the end. Here we don't need to risk anything anymore. No. And we might even get the rest of the map. So, whew. That's done. This we'll use to move in here in the last moment. Yeah. That's done. They still don't give up. But the amount of reinforcements they can throw at me will quickly dwindle. Yeah. Good, he didn't retreat, so we can finally kill him. Move up. And that should be enough to kill them off, actually. So let's send a unit to check them out. Send all it here. There's nothing here. And his entrenchment is quickly going down, so we will force a surrender on him. Then there's a lone anti-aircraft cannon still preventing me from dealing the lethal damage in the end. Good thing we came around here. good. No more artillery for you. No more air defenses for you. So, we might actually be able to completely wipe them out. Next turn. We will be ready to so this goes here, this goes here. Yeah, with the multi-part movement I actually can't do it. Ah, it will work out somehow. Yeah, no need to risk anything, we'll keep as is. If they want to go in here, fine. Yeah. That's it, let's end the turn. More things to surrender for me. That's nice of them. So now finally now we can keep that up one more turn. Then I can move the pioneers here, go in. Yeah, this will be safe, otherwise I'm risking my scout. That's something I don't want to do. Then let's see. Force them onto the river. Yeah, we can get rid of it. So now that's so rewarding. Finally our payback. No more replacements. Yeah. Really transporting anything doesn't help us, so we'll leave everything as is. Just make sure the Air Force is safe. So next turn we can go like this, like this, like this, like this. Yeah, this will work out. If we manage to do enough suppression to it, that is. Yeah. It doesn't help. We don't have enough time. So... That's done, everything taken. Then we just have to make sure we can get them. That shouldn't be a problem, I hope. So they are quite suppressed actually. So that should totally work, I hope. Perfect. That's it. Complete domination. We did take a lot of damage, but it was very hard for me to assess how much resistance there's still in the back. We didn't lose any unit, that's the important point. And we are going to the bonus mission. So we are going to attack at Dunkirk. And on the bright side, we did take all the victory locations. So that makes up for losing some of the strengths on the units, and yeah, we'll just have to invest something in elite replacements here. But the Air Force is kind of fine. He lost some overstrengths. The tank actually is fine. Where are the pioneers? The pioneers. Yeah, we already invested prestige in the mission into them, so that's not too problematic. But in the end, we had a huge net win here, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry about the poor audio quality. I will get a new microphone, I guess. Other than that, yeah. Thanks for watching and have a nice evening. Let's watch the outro, I guess. Let's see, they can't do anything. Let's view the battlefield, nothing left. Let's save the game. And begging your pardon, Herr General, sir, but your advance was so successful that our lines of communications have not been able to keep pace, and we have lost contact with the Generalfeldmarschall and High Command. I have a report for you, a very significant build-up of Allied troops trapped in a pocket at Dunkirk, but we have not received any new orders on where or how to proceed. What shall I tell the man, sir? Shall we march on Dunkirk or work on restoring our communications and await further orders? Well, of course, we are waiting for orders. No, just kidding. See you at Dunkirk. Bye.